Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we all have skills and abilities in different things. We all feel gifted in some way or another, and sometimes the gift is maybe not being able to do anything, but we all have gifts, we all have abilities, we all have strengths, alright? So it's really important that we strive to lead a life that we want to lead. And if for me and for many others, many of my fans, it's to challenge yourself and always strive for more and do better. Now, I know for a fact that you know we're all different. We all bring different abilities, different looks, different kinds of personas, different kinds of characteristics, and so what's good for you is different from what's good for me. And if you're similar to me or totally different, it's still different for me and you because but some people have journeys that go um, some people have journeys that go longer and some people have journeys that go shorter. Some people are retired at 20 and some people still have to work at 90. So I mean, it just depends on your journey and how you live and what you do. Now, there are people that I am floored by. There are people that I am shocked by. There are people that I am stunned by. And it's not just Madonna and Channing Tatum, all right? There's a lot of people that are so, so good, you know? And maybe they're not good at something that you would typically find, and it's a unique thing, but they're so good that you love it anyway. Or maybe they are something that you typically love, and you're just like, wow, this is like so, so good. So seeing beauty and strength in yourself is important, and following your journey, however long it'll take. I've seen many a YouTuber, and a lot of them have had journeys that take years and years, and they're doing quite well. And some of them have like a year, and they're already doing way better than me. Or some people have journeys that take that are easy. Some people have always maybe they grew up rich, and for them they were able to come up with whatever plan they had, YouTube, whatever, and they were able to do like Paris Hilton, for instance. She had a very difficult life for sure, but with things coming surfacing out on the stories right now, but we all know that she was born rich. So she, when she came out on TV and did performing and all that, I guess with her hit show, Simple Life or whatever it was, we all know that she had, she probably knew a lot of performers. She probably knew a lot of celebrities before she started. She probably knew that she had enough money to follow her dream and to try. And so, we all have our journeys, and she's had a tough time. I mean, the things that are surfacing up now are incredibly difficult. So, I mean, she's been harassed, she's been abused. So, I mean, the Paris Hilton that I grew up with was always one that was having fun, really sexy, nothing phased her. She was the cool one, right? But she dealt with some major things, right? So, I mean, it's good to see to humanize her and to get people that see her in a certain spotlight and a certain light to be like, hey, this is Paris Hilton. I didn't realize, she went through that. And if you are going through the same thing, you're probably thinking, this is incredible. She's sharing this journey, and you might be able to relate the Me Too movement, right? So it's really kind of fascinating. And I mean, for what's been brought out and what's been said about different people, like even Britney Spears, right? Like Britney has had a lot of hard times growing up, and she grew up poor. I mean, she's a self-proclaimed starlet. So, at some point, you say, she's lucky, she's done well, she's got great things going on, and then at other points, you're like, oh my goodness, she's gone through so much, and the journey she's done is incredible, and oh my goodness, um, and I mean, some of the things she's gone through, right? So you can never really look at a person and know what's going on behind the scenes or what's happened to them and all that. But anyway, I really want to encourage you guys to enjoy my videos. I really want to thank you all. Now, For me, yes, I'm very, very happy. And for me, yes, I like to accomplish a lot. And yes, I like to do a lot. For me, I just am a very happy person. I'm really kind of like a very happy person. I feel like I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. I really feel like I'm going to be a big starlet or star as Marco. So I mean, for me, it's nothing's off limits really. I don't feel like anything's off limits. So, when if people were to say to me, "How are you feeling? What are you feeling? Have you had anything difficult?" Yes, of course, I've had difficult things in my life, but I mean, right now, and with all, I mean, it's been a long time since I've had to deal with something difficult. I mean, besides my dad's death, but everybody loses their parents. So, for me, it's kind of like, well, um, my dad's death was really hard hitting on me, but I mean, everybody loses their parents, and my dad lived until 84, so I was very grateful that he lived a long time and taught me great lessons in life and how to perform and do a really good job. And he gave me the genes that make me a superstar and a starlet, Melina. But yeah, so like with all that being said, it's kind of nice to have, yeah, so you don't really know what people are going through, and you don't really know, um, even someone like Paris Hilton, who I always thought she was so happy. I always thought she was incredibly happy, and then yeah. So anyway, so yeah, so Paris Hilton, yes. So she's had difficulties. Britney's had difficulties. Madonna's actually been RAPED before, so that's crazy, right? But for me, I've had a very good life. I'm very happy. Um, and the thing is, I'm Marco normally. So I'm Marco. I'm a guy, a strong guy, a very strong guy. So for me, like nothing really bad happens or anything. I mean, things happen before, but nothing really too serious. I mean, yes. I mean, for the most part, I'm pretty good. But it's kind of like, well, um, when you see these starlets and stars coming out with tragedies and things that they've gone through, and then you see some of their successes too. Like at least Britney now has a good guy. I'm really happy for her. She's really happy, I'm sure. She loves her new boyfriend, I'm sure. And Paris Hilton, same thing. She's finally got a fiance. And these girls dealt with so many. I guess they've been popular for so long now. It's crazy. And they've dealt with these issues, and you're like, it's great that they have something in place now. But everybody has things they go through. Everybody has things they struggle with. And of course, for me, like I said, I'm a strong about that other thing. So I'm a strong guy. I'm not like Marco. I'm Melina right now, but I'm a strong guy. So for me, it's not something I'm too concerned with, in terms of like um, the whole kind of, I mean, things are different with guy. And not that I'm saying bad things can happen to guys. Obviously, bad things can happen to guys, but I mean, my dad was like very fortunate. He hadn't, like, nothing bad happened to him really in his life. He was always kind of like, uh, led a free kind of spirit kind of life, and he just felt really good. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're doing well and you feel positive, I mean, all my imagery on my channel, all the beautiful things that I put on here, all the looks that I carry, all the things that I do in style and I do beautifully because I've had a very good life. Um, one second, guys. Like, beauty is something that I'm really in love with. I love beauty. And so, as a guy and a girl. So, I mean, I love both. So, I mean, for sure, like, I love it. So, when you've had a good life, you want to spread that beauty, you want to spread the excitement into the world. All right, thanks. Bye now. And positivity. All right, bye. Bye, guys.